Offensively, you feel like you got some reinforcements? Those young kids really swung the bats well, it looked like.
Absolutely. We were excited going into the year, and then they actually blew our expectations out of the water. We started off real hot offensively, and it's looking good for this year, I think.
Confidence-wise, how nice is it to kind of start in a hitter-friendly park like that, knowing that PK is not the most hitter-friendly kind of park?
You know, our swings are feeling good going into the season, and then hitting in a hitter's park just makes it that much easier. You know that if you get the ball in the air with the wind blowing like that, it's got a chance to go out. So you're just trying to put your best swing on anything.
Cole Stringer's not as high profile maybe as Kenyon or Ryan, but he's been around for a while. Like, you know, how does he profile? You know, a guy who's throwing Friday. You know, what are you guys expecting to see from him?
Yeah, Stringer. Being around him for a while, I've gotten to learn him, and he's really a student of the game, and he understands how to pitch people, how to get outs. So I think he's going to do really well. He struggled for a while with some arm issues, and then he's looked really strong lately. The ball's coming out of his hand, looking good, and he's spotting up.
He said he kind of had some dead arms still in the fall. Even did you notice him? Did he come back from winter break maybe with a different mentality?
You know, it seemed from one start to the next, all of a sudden something clicked, and the ball just started coming out of his hand really well. He's got some good movement on his fastball, and he's spotting up with his off speed pretty good, throwing 3 pitches for a strike at least.
Guys kind of chomping at the bit to get started, you know, here at PK. A little early in the year, kind of getting going, but at least you're starting at home early.
Yeah, it's going to be a cold one for sure. The sun's out a little bit right now, but I think it's supposed to rain this weekend. But we'll embrace that, and team coming from California, we've got the advantage. We practice in it, and we were looking forward to going down to Texas Tech. That was a lot of fun. We wish we would have come away with some more wins, but there were some promising things that we saw down there, so we're excited to get started at home.
Being the only senior on the team, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, none of the guys that I started with are here anymore. My roommate right now is actually technically a coach that he started with me back 5 years ago. So I just try to be a leader for these guys and take care of business in a professional manner and set a good example for the young talent that we have.
Kenyon said it at Media Day, there was a little bit of a different feel with this team coming in, especially amongst the freshmen, bringing sort of a different energy compared to last year, even the year prior. One season down here, series down here, does it kind of still feel that way, that there is that different energy around this team going into the first home series?
Yeah, they've got a competitive demeanor about them. They just kind of attack everything that they do. We have a new strength coach this year that I think he's provided a lot of motivation in the weight room. And just, you know, from top to bottom, I think that our guys just want to go out there and compete. And at the end of the day, we just want to win. And I think everybody's on the same page right now. So it's been pretty cool with the talent that we have. And plus, they're a pretty physical group. They don't look like freshmen, a lot of them.
How are you feeling about handling pitchers? Are you where you want to be now, or is it still a progression?
It's always a progression, you know, just making adjustments day to day. But I feel really good about where my swing's at, so it's just about going out there and letting it work.
You prefer catching or outfield?
You know, I like being in the mix a lot. So behind the plate's where I'd prefer to be, but I don't mind being in the outfield at all. I like tracking balls down. I like throwing people out. So, you know, wherever the team needs me, I'm happy to play.
Are you still an Orioles fan?
Still an Orioles fan. I'm more of a D-backs fan now. I lived in Arizona for a while, and I played with the D-backs scout team, so that kind of shifted my gears.
Any favorite player in growing up or now? Or?
I mean, Chipper Jones was up there, always going to Braves games when I lived there, and then I mean, Cal Ripken Jr. was an early favorite.